Even with a few flaws here and there, the movie, with probably the best opening scene ever, celebrates its anniversary. It's May 19th, and you know what that means. Today is the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. Of course I watched it in theaters again, and even if I consider myself a huge fan who is too deep in the lore, there are details I never really noticed before. When Palpatine slowly spins his chair, I realize the similarity. The movie really begins with one of the coolest duels ever, and Dooku realizes what Palpy is up to. When Anakin says, he is actually right, as all three of them die at the hands of Anakin, as Anakin's death is his own doing, taking the Emperor's lightning to save his son. When General Grievous takes Anakin's and Obi-Wan's lightsabers and puts them in his robe, there's already a lightsaber in there. My first thought went to the deleted scene of Shakti's death, but as the official canon death is her getting killed by Anakin during Order 66 in the Jedi Temple, it left me wondering. Later, R2-D2 makes this droid fall over. And after another happy landing and the Millennium Falcon Easter egg, we can spot the Leia hair buttons and how great the movie uses shadows to portray sinister emotions.
I need your help, son.
With the word son, Palpatine speaks to Anakin's desire for family and probably hints towards Palpatine's involvement in Anakin's creation.
I'm appointing you to be my personal representative on the Jedi Council.
Me, a master.
When Palpatine brings Anakin into this situation,
We do not grant you the rank of master.
What?
another reason why he might be upset is due to the access to a section of the Jedi archives for masters only. There, he could maybe find a way to save Padme, and we get to the biggest meme.
Hello there.
After Obi-Wan killed Grievous, I realized a similarity once again.
So uncivilized.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Do we still have to talk about the depth of this scene? Maybe the best scene of the prequels, promising him all he desires and to prevent to lose another one, as Palps knows what Anakin wants. The passive revelation of him and his master probably creating Anakin.
It's a Sith legend.
Coming to the part of everyone's beloved Chewie. Another similarity to the other third part of the trilogy. When Anakin goes to Palpatine to deliver a message, looking closely you can see he is looking at the Death Star plans here. When Anakin confronts Palpatine after his reveal, I always thought, why is he so sure Anakin wouldn't just kill him right there? He's unrealistically calm. This felt like plot armor. But when I saw the scene on the big screen, I noticed something unbelievable. Palpatine seems to slightly panic, or prepares to grab his hidden saber. As 4 Jedi Masters go to arrest Palpatine, we get a short break from all the intensity and are able to really feel emotions. Dramatic singing, the look across the city, and the tears probably mark the first step of the fall of Anakin Skywalker. And then the first big adrenaline boost of the movie.
You're under arrest.
Palpatine fully reveals himself. But as epic as this scene is, why did these 2 Jedi Masters got killed so easily by Palpatine? It gets especially weird when talking about Agent Collar. And even with the non-canon explanations of Force Scream or Force Rage, I think there's a way simpler reason. And I'm not talking about the novel in which Palpatine is described as a fast blur. Yes, speed is a factor. But I think pride, arrogance, and not being prepared play a major role in their downfall. But for real, at least Kit Fisto was able to block a strike. Yeah, the double standard is there.
He was too dangerous to be kept alive.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
Anakin's seemingly unredeemable act gets him on a dark path, getting seduced by the devil.
Now, I personally think that he should have just blocked the lightsaber.
A Lego diorama of this would be cool. Palpatine's eyes are shifting as he admits to not fully know how to cheat death.
We shall have peace.
This line should actually end with revenge, but it symbolizes the peace that the Sith will never have. In the most tragic scenes, there are a lot of powerful symbols. Padme's hairpiece has the rebel starbird. Mustafar symbolizes hell, no matter if Kenobi is successful or not. And the destruction of democracy by Palpy is symbolized by the crashing Senate patterns.
I have the high ground!
Obi-Wan was once in a similar situation, and Anakin knew about that. That way the Jedi Master might anticipated what Anakin would try. This is also a nice diorama idea. Watching closely, you can see his lips moving as he originally begged for help. Anakin completely gets the famous Sith eyes. Kenobi picks up the saber he one day gives Anakin's son. And the medical facility room resembles the Imperial crest. One of the most suspicious things is that Padme dies the same moment as Vader is born. A famous theory is that Palpatine himself caused her death. How else would he know anything about that?
You killed her.
We see the young Captain Antilles who dies in A New Hope. The deleted memory of 3PO explains why he didn't remember anything in A New Hope. After seeing a younger Tarkin, Palpatine, and Vader watching the construction of the Death Star, our beloved princess arrives on Alderaan. Obi-Wan, now Ben Kenobi, delivers Luke to his family. The last image we get is Owen and Beru watching the binary sunset, with the baby that one day will start the story we all learn to love. And that were details that I either missed or I thought would be cool to make you aware of. I hope you enjoyed.